Nice to meet you. My name is Yumika.
My name is Kanta. The pleasure is all mine.
Oh wow, they look great for each other, don't they?
Yeah, I could just imagine them being a good couple and building up a nice family.
My name is Yumika Minatsuki. My parents are forcing me to get married with Kanta. I guess forcing isn't really the best way of putting it. I've met Kanta a couple of times now, and we both like each other. We agreed to the arrangement as well, so I have no regrets or anything. Actually, I'm glad that I'm getting married with him. It's a dream come true. Kanta is a very kind and thoughtful person, and he treats me very well. My in-laws are great people too, and I was convinced that I'd be able to live the rest of my life happily with them. But something happened one day that shattered our happiness. This happened a year after we got married.
Man, I can't wait for you guys to have your first child.
Yeah, we have to make sure the family line continues. So I think you guys should start trying to conceive.
And with that, we decided to start trying to have our first child. My father-in-law was the CEO of his company, and so that meant Kanta was first in line for the job. And so that means that our child is going to be the future president of their company. So I was under a lot of pressure to give birth to a boy. And not only that, but I was going to have to raise him well so that he's worthy of the job. But Kanta probably realized how much pressure I was under and said,
You don't have to worry about it too much, honey. It's our kid, so I'm sure they'll turn out just fine. And besides, I'm gonna help you raise him as well. You've got nothing to worry about.
I was glad to hear him say that, and we continued our efforts. A couple of months quickly went by, but nothing was happening. I thought there was something wrong with me, so Kanta and I decided to go see a doctor one day to get myself checked out. But there weren't any problems in my body. I was completely healthy. So Kanta decided to get tested as well, and that's when we found out that he was the one that was infertile.
I'm so sorry about all this, Yumika. It's my fault.
Kanta was super depressed when he found out. He obviously wanted a kid as well, but I guess more than that, he was disappointed in himself for not being able to provide his parents with a grandchild.
I see. So you were infertile, huh? I would have never thought in a million years.
Yeah, I guess you guys can't give birth to an heir then.
This is so disappointing. I put so much work into raising you, and this is how you repay me?
Hey, easy, that's enough, alright?
But you thought the same thing, didn't you? What are you gonna do now without an heir to pass the business on to?
Well, you're right, but
I'm so sorry, Mom, Dad.
Kanta was super depressed. I suggested to tell his parents that I was the one that was infertile, so we could avoid him getting scrutinized. But he said that it would be better if we told them the truth. I knew he was going to get some flack from them, but I still feel terrible about it. He doesn't deserve this. Honey.
I'm sorry, Yumika. I know you wanted a kid as well, and I let us all down.
No, you don't have to apologize. I'm just happy to spend time with you, you know? But I know you're going through it right now, and I feel terrible about it.
Yeah, I've never felt this crappy in my life before. I really just let you and my parents down, and I can't stop beating myself up over it.
Well, they might have been a bit disappointed, but it's not like they don't love you anymore. And besides, this isn't really your fault. We could always adopt a kid, or maybe find another heir from outside the family. This really isn't the end of the world, honey.
God, you don't understand.
Huh?
I'll bet you're happy right now. You were just worried about giving birth and raising a kid, and you probably are relieved that you don't have to go through that anymore.
No, that's not true. I really wanted to have a kid with you as well, you know? But if that's not possible, then we should just move on. We can find other sources of happiness too, you know? Life isn't all about raising a kid. I just want to spend the rest of my life with you doing stuff that's fun, and that's all I need.
Well, I doubt that you actually felt that way. And if you're gonna insist that you do, though, then you better prove it to me.
Huh? What do you mean?
You want to spend the rest of your life with me, right? Then make me happy. I'm not gonna let you say no.
Sure, I'll try my best. And from that day on, I was no longer Kanta's wife. I was his personal servant. He started mistreating me every day, and I was becoming his personal punching bag as well. He was taking all of his stress out on me. I could always handle him talking down to me, but sometimes he would physically hurt me, and that was difficult to deal with. But I still loved and cared about Kanta, and I knew that he was stressed out because of this whole infertility situation and his job. I didn't really blame him for hitting me. I didn't want to think of myself as a victim, and I knew that he would go back to his kind self if I kept on supporting him and proving my worth to him. I knew I had to do more to keep on helping him get back to his usual self. So I even got a job at my father-in-law's company to help us out financially. And on the weekends, I always asked Kanta if he wanted to go out on dates. But that just annoyed him even more for some reason, and my plan never worked.
Do you really care about me? Do you even love me?
Of course I do.
Then you should understand me better. You just don't get it at all, do you? What the hell is this dinner? I wanted to eat steak today. Why are you serving me fish, goddammit?
But you told me yesterday that you wanted to eat fish for dinner today, and that's why I cooked this for you.
But that's what I said yesterday, right? Moods change. You should know this.
I'm sorry. I'll make some steak right away.
Oh, forget it. I'm going out to eat.
This happened almost every day. I let him walk all over me, and that's when he started treating me even worse. I was getting tired of it. Kanta doesn't really see me as his wife anymore. He treats me all right when he's in a good mood, but things get really ugly when he's not. He needs to understand that I have a job too, and that things are tough for me as well. And I don't have time every day to finish all the chores myself, so I'd wish he'd help me out a little. But I can't actually say that to his face. I have to hold it in, because if I actually said those things to him, I would get beat up even worse than I usually do. I did decide to support him by his side for the rest of my life, and I had to keep my word. But one day, my mother-in-law visited us out of nowhere.
Hey, Yumika? I heard you started working in my husband's company to support Kanta.
Yeah, I'm obviously not as talented at my work as Kanta is, but I'm just trying my best to bring in as much money as I can for the family.
Well, I don't think that's a bad idea, but I think you should know your place. You're a housewife, and I think you should act more like it. You shouldn't start pretending to be like a man by getting a job. And look at this place. This whole room is a mess. This is the living room, you know. You should keep this place presentable at all times. But this place looks like a dump. What the hell?
Oh, well I can't tell her that Kanta did all of this, can I?
I feel bad for my son. I can't believe he has to live here. I know he's infertile, but that doesn't mean you can disrespect him like this. You need to be doing your job as his wife, and that means taking care of things around the house. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
This room wouldn't look half as messy if you really cared about my son. And you have a debt to repay us, don't you? You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm really sorry. My mother-in-law started treating me like crap and bossing me around, just like her son. She would come visit us every week and give me crap for not doing my job properly. She used to be really nice to me, so I can't believe she is treating me like this now. And my father-in-law doesn't seem to care about me at all. I'm not sure if he knows about what's been going on, but he never tries to step in or anything. He's busy, so he never comes and visits us, and I never get to talk to him at work. So maybe he doesn't know about my situation at all. But this went on for the next few months, and eventually, I got sick from stress. I was overworking myself, so it was a matter of time before this happened. I was trying to get some sleep, but my mother-in-law and Kanta kicked me out of the house because I was useless. So, I had no choice but to go back to my parents' place. My parents welcomed me back with open arms, and they seemed really worried about me when they saw how beaten up I was. I wasn't going to tell them about what had happened, but I decided against it in the end.
I didn't know you were going through all that. You should just get a divorce and come back to us.
No, I can't do that. We have a debt to repay, don't we? And if we did get a divorce, that would mean that we would have to repay the debt back immediately. They were willing to pay the debt back for us in exchange for me getting married with Kanta, remember? So I can't just run away. But that doesn't mean you should have to go through all of this. It's not fair to you. I'm gonna be fine, Mom. I'm a strong girl. I can manage. Huh? I wonder who it is. Huh? Oh my god. Days, weeks, and years quickly passed, and on the 25th year of our marriage, Kanta finally asked if he could get a divorce with me.
I'm gonna get married to a younger woman, so I wanna get a divorce with you. It's about time that we set each other free, don't you think?
Are you being for real right now? Do you actually mean that?
Yeah, of course I do. We don't have any children and there's no reason for us to stay together any longer. And besides, I prefer sleeping with younger women than you.
Yeah, I prefer Kaede over you as well.
I'm so glad we were able to meet Kanta, and I'm glad you like me so much, ma'am. It's an honor. So you're gonna marry this pea-brained girl? Seriously? What? That's so mean. Hey, did you guys hear that? She's being mean to me.
Can you not treat Kaede like that? She's way better than you, and I'll bet she's smarter than you too. I won't let you disrespect her like that. And Kaede here is the daughter of one of my mom's friends. She comes from a very prestigious and wealthy family, and she deserves to be married to me way more than you. She also does the chores properly, so she's nothing like you.
Oh, so you're gonna act like I never did any of the chores for you, huh?
Well, yeah, because that's the truth. You got a job at my father's company for God knows what reason, and you just abandoned all your responsibilities back home. You haven't even looked after my mom. And besides, why are you acting like a hostile over this? Do you even know who you're talking to right now? You better know your place, you idiot.
Well, I know my place already, and this is perfect for me, because I was gonna ask for a divorce as well. So I handed him a set of divorce documents that I had already signed. When Kanta and his mother saw that, they let out a gasp. I guess they didn't expect me to have these documents already prepared and signed. They probably thought that I was gonna cry and beg them to reconsider. What a joke. I'm not some weak, helpless girl, you know. I'm gonna get my revenge, and you're just gonna have to suck your thumb as I walk all over you. I'm gonna tell you why I put up with you for all these years. I was paying back my parents' debt that you guys took on for us, and I just needed some time.
What? But you never repaid me for that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Stop lying.
Then where the hell is all my money gone, huh? Where is it?
Well, you probably sent most of it to your parents and used the rest to buy groceries and pay off the bills and whatnot.
Yeah, but we used up most of the money you were bringing in for us. We never told you, but now you know.
So you admit it, huh? And that's when the two looked at each other and said, oh shoot. These people are helpless.
I can't believe you guys were doing that. That's ridiculous.
And that's when my father-in-law stepped into the room and finally intervened.
I was wondering why it was taking you so long to pay us back, but I guess that's why, huh? I'm sorry, Miss Yumika. You don't deserve any of this that's happening to you. I would have put a stop to it if you would have just told me.
It's alright. I was gonna confront them when I was done paying everything back, and I was able to do that because you gave me a well-paying job and opportunities for pay raises. I just wanted to fight this out by myself and come out on top in the end, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember you talking about this in the past as well.
Wait, what's going on here? So you knew about all this?
Yeah, of course I knew. I knew about how you guys were mistreating Yumika all along. That's why I suggested her to get a divorce.
What?
That's right. My father-in-law was the one that told me that I should get a divorce with Kanta. When I went back home to my parents' place, he came to visit me out of nowhere.
Miss Yumika, I was worried about you. I heard that you took some paid time off to go back to your parents' place, so I thought that you were sick or something. Are you alright?
Yes. Does he know about what I've been going through? Maybe I shouldn't tell him if he doesn't know. I was really just stressed out with work and chores is all. I'll be fine in a week or so please don't worry about it. Everything is fine.
But your face...
Oh, I forgot that I looked all beaten up at the time.
Sir, do you believe what I said now? I'm actually Kanta's friend from college. Yeah, that's me. I'm glad you remember me. Kanta and I are still pretty close, and we go out for drinks occasionally. We always mention you in our conversations, and when he's not drunk, he always says that you're a good wife, and that he doesn't deserve you. But when some alcohol enters his system, he starts talking crap about you. It's clear that he doesn't respect you at all. He says some terrible things about you.
Oh, I see.
I thought that he was joking around or something at first, but when I saw you at the office, it seems like you were about to collapse, so I decided to tell the CEO about this matter.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to intervene earlier. I'm really disappointed in myself right now, and I didn't think my wife and my son would treat you that badly. I'm still in disbelief.
It's alright. I decided to support him for the rest of my life, so...
But I don't think what you're doing right now constitutes as supporting him.
Huh?
I don't think you should have to endure through his abuse to support him. That's not right. I appreciate that you're willing to stick by his side even though you found out he was infertile, and I can't thank you enough for that. But that means that you've got to get physically and emotionally abused, and I don't like that. I don't think you should stay with him.
But...
I know what you're thinking, okay? You're worried about the debt, aren't you? I did take on your debt for you so that you could get married to Kanta without worrying about the financial matters. But I originally suggested this to you and your parents because I wanted to help you build a happy family. I wanted to support you. So it doesn't matter anymore, okay? You can get a divorce with him if you would like, but the debt was quite large, so it is a bit of a blow for me. So if you can promise that you'll pay me back in the future, then you can get a divorce with my son as early as tomorrow.
Thank you. But I'm not going to get a divorce with him yet.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, not just yet. He's probably going to not let me get a divorce with him until I pay back my debt to you guys. So I want to make sure to resolve everything before I get a divorce with him. And I want to pay back if I'm going to get a divorce with him. And right now, I can't do that. I want to go out with a bang, you know?
Alright then, let me help you with that.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, of course. My family's mistreated you, so this is the least I could do.
And that's why I've been putting up with your abuse for all these years. I don't need you guys anymore, and so I'm not gonna beg for you to reconsider the divorce. I'm actually glad you're trying to get a divorce with me. It's actually pretty convenient.
Alright then, I don't want anything to do with you anymore anyway then. I'm gonna become the next CEO of my company soon, and I don't need you. I'm gonna be drowning in money after I get appointed, so paying you the financial compensation for the divorce can't hurt me at all.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about? I'm coming for my fair share, you know. That means I'm gonna make you compensate me for all the years of abuse that you put me through. And not just from you either. I'm going to come after your money as well, ma'am.
Wait, you're gonna make me pay as well?
Of course. I've been enduring your abuse for the last 25 years. I deserve to be fairly compensated for it. And I have all the evidence for the abuse, too. They're all saved in the cloud as well, so you can't delete them anymore. I got you guys backed up in the corner.
Well, you know what? That's fine with us. My husband is the CEO. I can pay what you want easily. And besides, Kanta's going to be the CEO soon, so we have nothing to worry about.
I don't think you guys really understand.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna let Kanta take over the business after me.
Wait, what? What the hell are you talking about, Dad?
Are you being serious right now, honey?
Yes, I am. Ever since I found out that you were infertile, I've been thinking about the succession. If I can't keep the business in the family, then there's no reason for me to appoint you as the CEO. So I decided that the next CEO of my company is gonna be Miss Yumika. We've already been making preparations for the takeover as well.
What? Hold on, you're kidding me, right? You're choosing her over me? But why? How does that make any sense?
Do you even know what you're saying right now? You're going to choose this random girl over your own son?
Kanta, I heard that you let the fact that you were gonna be appointed as the next CEO get to your head, and you've been mistreating your coworkers because of that, haven't you? And that's not even the worst part of it. You barely did your job properly, and you were always just out mucking about.
Well, that's not...
And on the rare occasions that you did decide to do your job, you didn't produce anything of value. I'll bet you don't even know how to use the computer properly.
Of course I can use the computer. What are you talking about?
But on the other hand, Miss Yumika has contributed to our company immensely. She started multiple projects with us, and every single one has been a success. All of our clients love her as well, and we couldn't be happier with her performance. I can't believe she was able to do all that while taking care of her chores at home.
Well, that's because I had a strong desire to one-up my husband and my mother-in-law. I wanted to do everything in my power to contribute to the company, get a promotion, and get my revenge. But we were in different departments, so I guess he didn't know about me getting all those promotions. I wonder if he's blind or something. He should know all this since he was planning on becoming the next CEO. Such a shame.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Damn it!
Wait, you're kidding me, right? You're not gonna become the next CEO then?
No, I don't think so.
You have to be joking. I thought I was going to become wealthy, damn it. If you're not gonna become the CEO, then there's no point in me marrying you. Screw you, asshole.
What? But you said you loved me. What happened to that?
I obviously didn't mean it. Why would I ever love an old man like you? That's ridiculous. Don't kid yourself.
What did you just say to me?
I was only going to get married to you because your mom told me that I'd become rich if I married you. That was literally my only motivation. But now it's all ruined. Ugh. I thought I was going to become super rich. Whatever. I don't need to be here anymore.
And so, the random girl just walked out angrily.
What the hell were you thinking, dating a girl like that?
But this is all your fault. You're the one that introduced me to her. You suck, you know.
No, this isn't my fault. I only thought that I should introduce you to someone because you told me that you were bored of Yumika, and...
You're blaming me now?
You guys are both in the wrong, so shut up. I can't believe that you would help your own son cheat on his wife. That's ridiculous. You know what? I want a divorce with you.
What? Why?
I can't stay married to a woman who would abuse her own daughter-in-law. I want a divorce now. You know what? You're no son of mine. You're no longer a part of my family either.
No way!
This isn't fair, honey. You have to give us another chance.
Nope, I've given you both enough chances already. I'm tired of having to deal with you.
Kanta and his mother kept on begging my father-in-law to reconsider, but he was furious and wasn't willing to change his mind. And so, shortly after that, he kicked them out of the house. I thought he was just some old man, but he was more powerful than I ever imagined. He literally picked them up and kicked them out. Afterwards, Kanta came back to apologize to his father and me. He begged for me not to get a divorce with him, but I was sick of him already, so I made him talk to my lawyer. Eventually, I managed to finalize our divorce. Back at the office, things became awkward for Kanta, so he decided to quit his position and find another job. But the other job he found doesn't pay really well, and on top of that, he's not very good at his job, so they say that he's struggling. He still needs to pay me back for everything, so he's going to have a very difficult few years ahead of him. Oh yeah, and remember that girl that was having an affair with my husband? I also sued her for financial compensation. Turns out, my husband wasn't the only guy she was dating. She was dating another married man as well, and thanks to that, she's double indebted now, and because of that, her parents disowned her. I didn't think things would get that bad for her, so I kind of feel bad. My mother-in-law kept on spending like nothing ever happened, because she didn't want to let go of the luxurious life that she had. I guess she couldn't go back to the middle-class life that she grew out of. And so she ran out of money fairly quickly, and she went to Kanta for financial assistance. She's pretty old now though, so she can't even work. Kanta doesn't have enough money to put her in a retirement home either, so things are really tough for both of them. Kanta not only has to work every day, but he also has to take care of his mother as well. Oh man, that must be a lot of work. My father-in-law, on the other hand, has been treating me very well, even after our divorce. He told me that he still considers me as his daughter, and that he wants me to rely on him when I need his help. And now, as the company's new CEO, I'm working my butt off every day to grow the company. I went through hell for 25 years. I'm gonna try to become happy now.
What? I don't see what any of that has to do with me. If you can't explain yourself, then I don't need you working in my company. Get out, you're fired. No, please don't fire me.
My name is Natsumi. I'm in the 10th grade, and this spring, I've started a part-time job at MoniRobo action figure store. The truth is, I'm not just a regular high school student with a part-time job. I may not look it, but I've actually already got a paying job as a designer. I've recently started working with a toy company to create designs for action figures and toys for audiences of all ages. You might be wondering why I've got a part-time job at an action figure store if I'm already so busy with school and my main job. Well, I thought that it was necessary for me to get a taste of the real world. I wanted to try working in a place where I could be face-to-face with real, live people, since I'll probably be working face-to-face with my computer day in and day out after I graduate from high school. So, I wanted to get some experience of working with people and talking to customers while I still have the chance. I thought that it would be a good idea to try working in an action figure store because my current project is working on designing similar products. The action figure store is pretty old, and most of the customers that come in to purchase items are male and are 40 and above. I guess that must be why a lot of them call out to me and like to talk to me.
Hey, Mr. Natsumi, did you dye your hair?
Hi, it's good to see you. Yeah, I wanted to see what I look like with a different color, so I tried dyeing it brown.
Well, it looks good on you. You look a lot more mature. I wouldn't think that you were still in high school if I didn't know you.
Thanks. I'm glad you think so. As well as action figures, we have a lot of different items in our store, including model cars, radio-controlled toys, soft toys, and even card games. A majority of our customers are what society would call nerds, and my first impression was that they were all pretty nervous and shy. But after seeing everyone a few times at the store, I've gotten to know them a little better, and they've opened up to me since I started working here. And I'm glad that I'm finally able to talk with them all normally. The store I'm working at never gets really busy, so my shifts are always peaceful, and the customers are all really nice people. I was enjoying working here until recently when, one day, a couple of monster customers started coming to window shop at the action figure store.
Huh? What the hell? They don't have the new set of cards I'm looking for. Seriously, this sucks. We wasted our time just coming here.
I checked their uniforms and saw that they were students at a private school that's famous in this area for being an elite school. I'm pretty sure that the emblem they have on their blazers is the logo for Mammoth Academy High School. It's an escalator school that's on the grounds of the top university in the country, Keio University, which also boasts the highest average grades. I've heard rumors that the student body at Mammoth Academy are made up of children of politicians and CEOs, and of child stars that are on their way to becoming professional actors and actresses. But I didn't think that a school as prestigious as that would have delinquents like these walking its halls. They both had pierced ears, brightly dyed hair that they had styled with what seemed like fistfuls of gel, and they were wearing their pants low and sagging. One of them had cotton candy pink hair, and the other one had hair the color of blue raspberry slush puppy.
Hey, lady!
Huh? Does he mean me? How old do I look?
What are you spacing out for? We're talking to you!
Oh, I'm really sorry. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for the set of cards that was due to go on sale today. Do you have them?
I'm sorry about that. We don't have any in stock of that item at this store.
You're kidding, right? Well, then we don't have any reason to stay. Yoshinobu, let's get out of here. Yeah, alright.
What's up with these two? They were really bad-mannered. I was unnerved by the way the high school students had spoken to me, but I decided to forget about them and return to sorting out and unboxing today's delivery when…
Hey, Natsume.
Mr. Tanaka, what can I do for you? This is Mr. Tanaka. He's the owner of this action figure store and is my manager. Apparently, this store has been running since before I was born, and Mr. Tanaka's been in charge of it for all this time. Mr. Tanaka is frank, and he's kind too. He's a generous person, and he's easy to talk to because he doesn't treat me like a child. There are a lot of people that shop here because they trust Mr. Tanaka's character and because they want to come and talk to him.
Did those two leave?
Do you mean the two flashy-looking high schoolers?
Yeah, those two. I just don't know what to do when people like that come walking in. I can't leave my office when they're around.
Mr. Tanaka's a good person, but there's just one drawback about his personality. It might be better to say that it's his biggest weakness. He's a massive coward. That's all there is to it. He's a kind and caring person, but he gets freaked out by the littlest thing and becomes weak in the knees when he sees a scary person. He gets especially nervous and panicky when rude people like those high schoolers turn up and make problems for the store. Apparently, he was bullied a lot by classmates like that in school, and that left an impression on him. So he can't even be near people that have an arrogant and intimidating aura. Mr. Tanaka, will you quit freaking out? You didn't even speak to them.
Yeah, but I mean, how am I supposed to do anything if they get mad at us? You never know what they might do. It's too scary.
Mr. Tanaka, they're still in high school. What's the point in getting scared of kids that are over half your age? You should have a little more confidence. You're the adult, so you should take control of the situation.
Natsume, I don't know how you can be so strong. Aren't you scared of them? I mean, I'd be really glad if you became our security guard and dealt with those guys for me.
What am I going to do with you, Mr. Tanaka? I wish that Mr. Tanaka would be a little more reliable and could deal with those sorts of issues alone. But I doubt that's possible. 1 week later.
Hey, look at this! The new card set has come in. You're right. Hey, they even got the version that the other stores didn't have.
After 1 week of peace, the same high schoolers turned up at the store again.
Sorry, Natsume. I'm leaving the shop floor to you.
Huh? Mr. Tanaka? Before I could stop him, Mr. Tanaka had run away and hidden himself in his office, away from the two scary customers. But I was surprised to see that the pink-haired student had started eating ice cream in the store without any care for the items he was touching. I wanted to ask what he was going to do if he got anything dirty. I would have expected that students of Mammoth Academy were smart enough to understand the consequences of their actions, but it was clear that this particular student didn't. So I went to the pink-haired boy's side to warn him about eating and drinking in the store. Excuse me, I'm afraid that we forbid eating and drinking inside the store. Do you think you could go outside if you're going to keep on eating?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
Who else could I be talking to? You're the only ones here. I want to say it out loud, but I've got to stay calm. I'm not going to make the situation any better.
Hey, lady, what's your problem? Are you trying to flirt with us? Which one of us are you after?
What a pain in the ass.
What? Seriously? I'm flattered, lady, but it's too bad. I'm not interested in girls with brown hair. I want to date a girl that has long black hair. They're more my type. Too bad, lady. But don't get depressed just because he rejected you. I'll date you if you want.
They're so annoying. I'm not asking you out. I'm telling you that you've got to go outside if you want to eat your ice cream. I tried warning them with a stronger tone in my voice, but it didn't work.
What? But my ice cream will melt if I don't eat it now. I want to look around the store. I'm not going anywhere. Hey, Yoshinobu, don't be so mean just because she's not your type. You gotta be nice when you reject someone. All right, then I'll finish eating in 3 minutes, so just wait a little longer. That's what you want, right?
I wasn't making any progress by warning them, so I decided to leave them alone for a while and wait for them to leave.
Phew, I'm finished. Hey, lady, I'm done. Happy? All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
What? I thought they were here because they wanted to buy that card set. What was the point of eating here?
Bye-bye, see you later.
What were they doing here?
Not to me, wait!
Right after the 2 high school students left the store, Mr. Tanaka came running from the back office and called out to me. Mr. Tanaka, is something wrong?
Those boys, they stole the card sets that were on the shelf.
What? We both rushed out of the store to go after them, but they were already gone. There was no sight of them. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You should have told me when you first saw them take the cards. I could have stopped them right after they left.
I'm sorry, I didn't know when to call out to you. I was too scared while they were in the store.
But I'm sorry. I should have noticed because I was on the shop floor with them. I'm partly responsible. I'm really sorry I couldn't stop them.
What are you talking about? You only work part-time. There's no reason for you to feel any responsibility. Besides, they're the ones that are at fault. They shouldn't be stealing in the first place.
Mr. Tanaka told me how, after he had run away from the shop floor, he had been watching the security cameras while he was shut up in the back office. He saw me warning the boys to eat outside, and then, after I turned my back and returned to tidying up the stock, he saw the blue-haired boy putting the cards in his jacket pocket while the other one stood between us. So how many items did they manage to take?
I think he took around 5 or 6 packs of cards.
That much? One pack is just over $5, and he was taking like 6 of them. Then it means that we've lost more than $30 worth of stock. I can't believe it.
Just don't worry about it. It's not like it'll put us in the red because of it, and we don't have to make a big fuss if they won't do it anymore, so let's just forget about it.
Mr. Tanaka, that's not good enough. They've stolen our products. This is a crime. We've got to do something.
But I really don't want to deal with the police.
I know, but we don't know if this is the first or the last time. They might try and steal from us again if they think that we haven't noticed.
What? Oh, that's not good. I can't keep on turning a blind eye.
Yeah, it's not good at all. What are you going to do? You've got to think of something.
Not to me. Do you think that I can ask you to do a favor for me?
You don't have to say any more. You want me to catch them for you, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Would you do that for me? I'll increase your pay and I'll be sure to thank you.
I couldn't imagine Mr. Tanaka capturing the thieves on his own. And there was no one else to rely on, so I had no choice but to think of a way to stop the 2 high schoolers myself. I waited for them to return to the shop and watched for the moment one of them tried to steal something. 1 week later, it's been a week since those high schoolers last came to the store. I was starting to think that they might not come back at all, but just when my caution had started to wane,
Hey lady, we're back. Long time no see.
they were finally back, and I was sure they would attempt to steal something again. I couldn't help but tense up as I watched their movements. Welcome. I only gave them a short greeting and headed back towards the office. Mr. Tanaka, will you stand on the counter while I watch the CCTV?
Yeah, alright.
I asked my manager to stay on the shop floor, and I sat down in front of the CCTV monitor to watch what the 2 high school students were doing. As I watched, the pink-haired boy walked over to the counter and started talking with Mr. Tanaka. I looked over at the camera that was focused on the shelf where the other boy was standing and... Oh no, he's putting the card set in his pocket while his friend is distracting Mr. Tanaka. He's not even trying to be discreet. I couldn't just sit there and watch him, so I jumped out of my seat and ran straight to the thief. Hey, what are you doing?
Crap.
The moment the blue-haired boy heard my voice, he stopped shoving items into his pocket and ran out of the store. I chased after him but wasn't lucky. It looked like they both had come by bike, and he got on one and sped away before I could stop him. They had kept them unlocked so that they could get away the moment we suspected them. As a result, I let the boy had been stealing get away, but the other boy had lost his chance to run, and he ended up caught between me and the entrance, and Mr. Tanaka at the doorway to the office. You're not getting away from us that easily. Let's sit down in the office.
Yeah, whatever. You're not getting any information out of me.
For some reason, the high schooler was confident that we wouldn't be able to get anything on him. I expected him to be a little more panicked when he realized that he couldn't get away. We saw your little friend taking the card packs and putting them in his pockets. We know what you were doing.
What? What are you talking about?
I didn't expect him to give in and acknowledge what they had done, so we would just have to dig in our heels and ask whatever we could. Don't play dumb with me. We know that it's not your first time stealing from us as well.
Huh? Seriously, I don't know what you're on about, lady.
The store has surveillance cameras covering every inch of the floor, and we have footage of what your friend did. Do you still plan on pretending you don't know anything?
Really? You actually have cameras in a place like this? It's falling apart. What's the point?
Of course we have surveillance cameras.
So what are you planning to do with me?
You're a high school student, aren't you? I want you to show me your student ID.
My student ID? Sure, look at it as much as you'd like.
He doesn't want to accept his crimes, but he's willing to show us his ID. What's his motive? His contradicting behavior and his confident attitude gave me a bad feeling, but I was relieved that he wasn't going to make a fuss and try and run away. Mr. Tanaka, can you make a copy of his ID for me?
Yeah, sure, huh?
Huh? What's the problem?
Hey, are you Mr. Tabata's son?
Oh, you realized you got a sharp eye, old man, but you are a little off the mark.
Huh? What do you mean?
Huh? Who are you talking about?
My dad's the head of the sales department at Tabata Manufacturing, and you should be able to understand how important that makes him. By the way, the Mr. Tabata you're talking about is probably my uncle. He's the CEO of Tabata Manufacturing. Does that ring a bell, lady?
Tabata Manufacturing is a company that creates figures and toys, but they also have a hand in creating electronic games. They're a well-known company in this area, and they also happen to be the company that provides the store with its products, from action figures to radio-controlled toys.
Natsumi, this isn't good. We can't keep him here like this. If we try and involve the police, the news will get to his father and uncle, and...
As expected of the manager, you understand how serious this situation is. I hope that you would realize how stupid you're being.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you talking about? We have evidence of what you did. You're the one that doesn't understand.
If you try to take this matter to the police, then I'm gonna make sure that Tabata doesn't supply you with any stock. How do you plan on continuing to keep the store up when that happens? You can't lose that, huh?
See, Natsumi, we shouldn't have done anything to upset him. It's best that we just forget all this happened. I don't want to make any trouble.
I thought it would be best to call the police for the sake of the store's future. But Mr. Tanaka, who was the owner of the store, was reluctant to report anything to the police once he found out that the high school student was a relative of the CEO of Tabata Manufacturing. I wanted to convince him otherwise, but I was just a part-timer. I couldn't force him to do anything against his will. Alright then, I guess I have no choice, but I'm warning you, don't do anything like this ever again. Next time we're calling the police.
You should have done that to begin with. You've just wasted my time by making me sit here.
I was shocked by the arrogant attitude he had kept up the entire time we'd been talking to him. But I just hoped that he would learn from this and never come back to our store ever again. Mr. Tanaka, I can't believe you let him get away. Do you realize how bad this is?
Of course, I understand. If it was any other person, I would have reported it to the police, but, all these products in my stores are supplied by Mr. Tabata. I can't work without them. I don't know what he might do if I report his nephew to the police.
That day, I couldn't help but think about what had happened even after my shift had ended, and was troubled by Mr. Tanaka's decision. And can anyone blame me? We had caught the moment they had stolen from us on CCTV, but kept silent about their crimes because they had connections at Tabata Manufacturing. And I was even more bothered by the possibility that they might come back to steal from us again. I don't work at Mr. Tanaka's store every day, and when I'm not helping out at the store, Mr. Tanaka's usually dealing with all the deliveries, cleaning up, and manning the register alone. If they kept note of all my shift patterns, I decided to target the store on a day like that. I decided that it would be best to think about a way to make it difficult to steal from us, and decrease the chance of theft that way. 3 days later. Mr. Tanaka?
Good morning, Natsumi. You look very, happy today? Did something good happen?
Well, I actually came up with a pretty good idea on how to prevent theft in our store.
Really? What did you come up with?
The method I had come up with was extremely simple. All we had to do was purchase security tags and attach them to the products. We would remove those tags at the counter when the customer purchased something, but if they attempted to take them out of the store without bringing it to the register, the security barriers at the entrance would react to the tags and sound an alarm, notifying us that an item had been removed. If the alarm sounds, then we've probably been robbed. With the barriers in place and footage on the cameras, it would be much easier for us to report a theft to the police, and it would be difficult for the thief to make excuses. On top of that, I came up with an extra measure that we could take to confirm that an item had been sold. Products had to be signed by Mr. Tanaka before they left the store to prove they had been paid for. If we did all this, then we could at least avoid a situation like the one we had with the pink-haired boy, and wouldn't have to give up on demanding justice.
Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. The only problem is that the security tags aren't that cheap. Can I really afford to buy that many?
Well, it might cost a lot of money, but it's worth it. It's better than being a target for those kids.
I don't think I can buy a tag for every single product in the store, though. I'll end up going bankrupt before the next theft.
Then why don't you just buy tags for the more expensive and valuable products we have?
You're right. Let's go with that.
In just a week, the store's anti-theft measures had been strengthened, and we were prepared for those high school students to return to the store. After helping Mr. Tanaka prepare and attach the security tags, I was a little busy with my own main job and with school, so I didn't have any time to drop by the store. Then one day...
Natsumi, do you have some time right now?
Is something the matter?
Something really troubling has happened.
Can't you tell me exactly what? That's too vague.
Do you remember the boy that stole those card sets from us the other week? Their father has come to visit the store.
Really? What's he saying?
It's really complicated. You've got to come to the store.
Mr. Tanaka never messages me, and he never contacts me on days when I don't have a shift. So it was clear that he was really stressed out, and that the situation was a lot more serious than I could imagine. It was possible that the tags had done their work, and that Mr. Tanaka was able to capture the high school students red-handed. However, when I arrived,
I'm sincerely sorry, sir. That wasn't my intention.
I told you I don't want your apologies. I'm not interested in something that cheap. I want compensation. Give me money.
What do you want me to do, sir?
Don't make me repeat myself, idiot. You treated my sons like they were criminals, and they've been so upset that they haven't even gone to school ever since you framed them. It's all your fault.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but...
If you feel sorry, then pay me compensation. You owe my family money, so hand it over right now.
seriously? This is blackmail? I heard the shouting the moment I arrived in the store and stood in the corridor listening to what Mr. Tanaka and the man were saying.
God damn it. I haven't got time for this. I've got a meeting to go to, but I'm warning you. You better transfer that money to my account.
Yes, sir.
Tanaka? Are you okay? What happened?
Not to me, you came. Thank you. Apparently those two high school boys were brothers and their names were Yoshinobu and Hirokazu, and they told their father that I had accused them of stealing and treated them like criminals.
But why was he asking for compensation?
Oh, that. It seems like both of his sons haven't been going to school ever since the day they stole from us. Their father's saying that it's all our fault, and that they were innocent, but I framed them. And he's asking for $15,000 in compensation. He even said that he would cancel all contracts that we have with Tabata Manufacturing if I don't pay up by the end of the week.
What? He's crazy, and he's gotta be lying about his sons not being able to go to school. They're not that mentally weak. I can't believe it.
Neither can I. I can't afford to pay an amount like that. To be honest, I just don't really want to continue dealing with a company like that, even if it's just for business, not if they're going to threaten me like this.
I'm sure you can find another company to supply you with products. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I've got to find someone else, or else I won't be able to keep this store going. I've got no choice.
Don't be so negative, Mr. Tanaka. You'll find something. Oh, I haven't got a lot of time left, so I'm heading home.
Yeah, I'm sorry I called you out so suddenly. Thank you for coming.
It's no problem. Oh, and I think that the man you were just talking to, and Yoshinobu and Hirasaku will get their just desserts pretty soon. It might happen as soon as tomorrow.
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about?
You'll see, Mr. Tanaka. Just wait and you'll see. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm also working as a designer. I received a message for a job from a new client, and I'm about to have an online meeting with a representative to talk about the product.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Tabata. I'm the head of the sales department here at Tabata Manufacturing.
The pleasure's mine. My name is Natsumi. I recognized him when I caught sight of him storming out of the back office at the store. But the person I was due to have a meeting with was actually the father of the two high school students. He had been intimidating and unpleasant toward Mr. Tanaka, but during our meeting, he was actually completely normal and was speaking as politely as possible. However, once we had started talking about my designs and where they would be sold,
We currently have several stores in mind, but there's one problem with a certain store. The manager's just absolutely terrible. It's a waste of time just trying to talk to him. He's an idiot, that's what he is. I tried telling him that we needed to be done to improve, but everything just goes in one ear and out the other.
he didn't have to mention the name of the store for me to realize that he was talking about Mr. Tanaka. But why did you go to the store in the first place? Was there a problem?
Oh, pardon me, I went off on a tangent. You don't need to know the details, Miss Natsumi. Anyways, I'll send you the contract in an email, so please read through it as soon as possible.
Understood. Thank you very much. Just like that, the meeting came to an end. Of course, I had no intention of signing a contract with Tabata Manufacturing, but I didn't waste my chance. I'd been recording the entire meeting, and most importantly, what he had said about Mr. Tanaka. I wasn't going to hand the recording over to any third parties, so there shouldn't be any legal problems, but I was only interested in sending it to his boss anyway. I was going to make sure that he answered for his crimes. The next day. After that, I attached the recording of my meeting with Mr. Tabata to a message stating that I wasn't interested in signing a contract with Tabata Manufacturing, and sent it to the email address that was listed in the Contact Us page of their website. It didn't take long for me to get a panicked response from the CEO himself.
Hey, come to my office right away! Sure. What's going on? First of all, I want you to watch this video. What is the meaning of this? It's just, what's the matter? Can't you explain yourself? That is not everything either. I've got 2 more videos to show you. Look at this. That's Yoshinobu, isn't it? And that's Hirokazu. No, that's not, what is it? Be honest with me, or else. I'm really sorry. Forgive me, please. Enough. I've received a complaint from Miss Natsume regarding your behavior during your meeting with her and your response, or lack of, in regards to your son's theft at the store. She's furious and she's announced that she is not interested in signing a contract with us. Do you understand? This is your responsibility. What? I don't see why this has anything to do with me. If you can't explain yourself, then I don't need you working at my company, so get out! You're fired! No, please don't fire me!
After talking to Mr. Tanaka about what I could do to help, I asked for his permission to make copies of the footage we had of Yoshinobu and Hirazaku stealing from the store, and the footage of Mr. Tanaka being shouted at by their father. Along with the recording I had made of my meeting with Mr. Tabata, I sent them to the contact email for Tabata Manufacturing. In the end, Mr. Tabata lost his job for causing detrimental loss to Tabata Manufacturing by losing them the chance to secure a contract with me as a main designer for their company. On top of that, he even ended up having to pay compensation for damaging company reputation. Because of that, he could no longer afford to cover the expensive school fees that Mammoth Academy demanded from its students, and they had to leave midway through the year. We also heard the reason why Hirazaku and Yoshimobu had stooped to stealing despite having such wealthy parents. And it turned out that Mr. Tabata refused to give them any pocket money and never spent any of his money on anything but himself. They had never received enough love and care from their father and resorted to stealing in order to get what they wanted and get some attention from him. And that's where our store comes in. Their father was working as a head of the sales department at Tabata Manufacturing and was getting paid a more than average salary. But he had always been prone to losing his temper and had a bad habit of spending all his money on drinking with other women. He only spent money on their education to keep up an image, but never spent money on them. That's why, when he found out that his sons had been caught stealing, he made up the story about them being unable to leave the house and used it as an excuse to try and get compensation so that he would have more money to spend on drinking out. As for me, I had never mentioned to Mr. Tanaka that I was also working as a designer, so he was pretty surprised to find out when I asked him for the footage from the surveillance cameras. But thanks to my connections, I was able to find him another supplier other than Tabata Manufacturing, and he didn't have to worry about going out of business. As a result, the action figure store is still working to provide people of all ages with action figures and games. Once everything had been sorted out, I decided that it was time to resign from my part-time job and start focusing on my main job, since I had already gained enough work experience. It was a lot of fun working at that store, and Mr. Tanaka's a nice person, but he was so unreliable. It felt more like I was a manager and he was the part-timer. I hope that he'll learn from the events of these past few weeks and will become a stronger manager that can protect his store and employees on his own. But I wonder if he'll be able to. Oh yeah, I wonder how Mr. Tanaka's doing. Hello?
Natsume, it's been such a long time. How are you?
What? Mr. Tanaka? What happened to you?
Yeah, it's me. What do you think? I'm a new man, you see?
You are. You look like a completely different person. How did you get so bulked up? What did you do?
I finally realized after you left that I've got to protect my store on my own, and that I shouldn't be hiding behind my own employees when things happen. So I've started to do some light exercise and then some weight training, and, well, once I started growing more muscle, I gained more confidence. Thanks to that, I've had 0 thefts in the past 2 or 3 months.
That's incredible. Good for you. I've got a newfound respect for you, Mr. Tanaka. Now, I don't have to worry about your store closing down. Mr. Tanaka suffered a lot when those thefts happened, but seeing how much he's changed since has made me believe that it was worth all of the trouble I went to.
It's finally happening, huh?
Yep. And what have you been up to recently, Masaki?
I've been helping out my parents take care of their farm. I quit without planning ahead though, so that was really the only thing I could do, you know?
I'm sorry. I know I put you in a tough spot in.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I didn't want to work for those bastards anymore anyway.
Masaki, there's something I need to tell you. I'm actually...
Oh, wait, hold on. The results are about to get released. Can we talk about this, after we get the results? My name is Masaki. I'm a 35-year-old. I've been working at the marketing firm for 4 years now. I'm in my mid-30s now, and the higher-ups decided to promote me since I was getting more experience with my job. It was a big promotion, so I really was excited about it, but that's when I reunited with another one of my former college classmates, Azuma. Holy crap, you're Masaki, right? Dang, long time no see. The last time we saw each other was back in college, right? Hey Azuma, it's definitely been a minute. How are you? Are you still playing baseball? Well, as you can see, I've gained a lot of weight since we last met, and I can't move the way I want to play anymore. I'll invite you to the next time we play a game, but you should join us, it'll be fun. Oh, that sounds amazing, but I'm not sure I'll be able to help you guys out at all. His name is Azuma. We used to be in the baseball club together back in college. We're acting like we're close with each other, but to tell you the truth, I'm not really a huge fan of him. You'll see why.
So, are you married yet?
No, I haven't been married to anyone nice either.
So you're fat and single? That's tragic, man. You better lose some weight quickly or you're gonna miss your chance and get left over.
You might be right.
Me, on the other hand, I've already gotten married. My wife is super pretty and amazing, and I've got a kid with her too. Oh, I bet you're jealous.
Yeah, he hasn't changed one bit, has he? He always used to brag about himself to others like this, and I hate how he thinks he's better than everyone around him. It's so annoying.
See? Look, she's so pretty, huh?
Yeah, sure, yep, she is.
I guess you'll never get to date anyone like her, though.
Mr. Azuma?
Whoa, you scared me.
Sorry about that, sir, but I just wanted to ask you if you could check the logo design that our client sent over. Do you have some time right now?
Sure, whatever, I can check it.
Nice to meet you. My name is Masaki. I'm starting out at this department today. I'm really excited to join you guys.
Oh, well, welcome. My name is Akita, and we're really excited to welcome you.
Ikeda, huh?
What the hell is this? This logo's a piece of crap. What the hell were you thinking showing me this? Are you out of your mind?
I'm so sorry, sir.
And you're not done introducing yourself, are you? You've gotta have more to say about yourself, right? You gotta tell him about that ugly scar on your face. Otherwise, you're gonna end up scaring him.
Hey, you shouldn't say those things, you know?
Huh? Why not? It's true, isn't it?
No, it isn't. I don't think his scars are ugly, but did your face get burnt?
Yes, they're burn marks.
What are you talking about, man? They're so ugly and disgusting. I mean, you're fat, but you're not blind, are ya?
But it's not like he wants those burn marks on his face. Are you alright? Does it hurt? No, there's no pain. Okay, that's good.
I see what's going on here. This is how you end up getting this promotion, right? You just complimented everyone until they started liking you.
What? Hold on, that's not what I was doing. What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You just did it right there in front of me. I'll give you a word of warning though, your tricks are not gonna work on me. So don't try and butter up to me, alright?
What the hell? He's even worse than when we were in college. This is such a drag.
Oh, I have a great idea. If you like Ikeda so much, why don't you help him fix his crappy logo design, huh?
What? But I primarily work with web designs. This isn't my specialty.
But you're supposed to be kind to others, right? Come on, you gotta work for your promotions. Now get to work, buddy.
Hey, you're joking, right?
Nope, have fun, you lovebirds.
Is he always like that around here?
Yeah, he is. I'm sorry about this.
No, don't apologize. Yeah, anyways, let's go to one of the meeting rooms so we can talk about that design. We have to fix it, right?
Thank you. I really appreciate your help. So what do you think?
It might just be because I don't know a lot about logo designs, but I don't really think this design is bad at all.
Really?
Yeah, of course, and that asshole never told you what was wrong with the design, too. So we don't know what he was unhappy with. There's no way we can fix this thing.
He's always like this. He just rejects our ideas and makes us fix them without giving us any instructions. It's really hard to satisfy him.
I've never really liked him since we were in college, you know. He's always been like this, so I think you should fight back.
Well, I'd love to do that, but when he brings up the scar I have on my face, I just freeze in place and can't say anything back to him.
I don't think you should really be bothered by that, though. Whether you have a scar on your face or not really shouldn't matter. And besides, it's got nothing to do with how good you are at the job, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and honestly, I think you're very handsome. The scar doesn't really bother me, and I think it's a waste that you're hiding half your face by trying to hide your scar with your hair.
You're the first person to ever say something like that.
None of your coworkers have told you that?
No, they all treat me like I'm some kind of beast, just like my boss.
Oh wow, so it isn't just Azuma, huh? This place is kind of screwed up.
I wish I could find another job, but I haven't accomplished anything here, so I doubt I'd be able to find another job.
I see. Alright, let me talk to Azuma about it. I think that you should start working under me instead of Azuma. I think that might be better for you.
You might be right. You seem like a kind person, and I probably would work better under you.
Alright, let's do it then. You don't have to worry about the logo, it's just a first draft. So I'll try and fix it up a bit and submit it to the department for you.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. No one's ever been this nice to me here.
Really? I'm just doing what most people would. Honestly, I think it's terrible that people at your department have treated you this poorly. The people in my department are all kind and welcoming, so you should come and join us.
Oh, I see.
Ikeda was a very outgoing and friendly person, and he left a good impression on me. So I decided to talk to my former classmate about whether or not we could get a transfer over to my department. Hey, Azuma!
Oh, you done flirting with your new subordinate, huh?
I made some changes to the logo with him, but could you have a look?
Oh, sure. Oh, this is actually pretty decent.
I'm glad you like it.
Alright, I'll submit this plan under your name then. Good job, Masaki.
Huh? Why me? You should give him the credit.
You really don't understand, do ya? You really shouldn't be vouching for him, you know?
Why not?
Well, you know the scar on his face, right? He got that from his dad.
I see.
His dad used to be a part of the Yakuza, and now he's in jail. In our business, company images everything, and if our client finds out who he is and what his family is like, we'll lose their business and our company will be in a very bad spot.
I don't think you gotta worry about that though. I mean, this is just about his father, right? It's not like he's some criminal or anything, so why does it even matter?
Look, it matters because the CEO said so. He's given me direct orders to keep him under close supervision. And if you try to help him out too much, you're gonna be putting your own career in jeopardy too.
Why can't you push back against the CEO and tell them that he deserves to be treated better?
Huh? No, why in the world would I ever do that? I would maybe consider helping him out if he was a pretty girl, but unfortunately I'm not interested in men, so...
How was it?
It did not go well.
Oh, I see.
But he said that he wanted you to gain more experience in logo design before you start working for other departments, so you could just get more experience and eventually you'll get to move around.
Really? That's great news. I'm really excited to start working with you, Mr. Masaki. I can't wait.
But Yuketa, I don't think that you should stay here. You gotta find another job.
What?
I mean, with Azuma at your job, I don't know how poorly he's gonna treat you in the future. And I don't know if he'll ever even let you transfer departments. So I think it'd be better if you went independent and started your own design business, you know?
But I'm not talented enough to do that.
But then why don't you start applying for other jobs while working here?
Huh?
And while you do that, you can try and rack up some more hands-on experience with this company to spice up your resume.
Well, I'd like to keep this just between us. But recently, I submitted one of my designs for the annual MoniRobo design contest.
Wait, really? The MoniRobo design contest is one of the world's most prestigious design competitions in the world.
Yeah, and I passed the first and second screening, and now I'm at my third stage. After that, I have one final screening where they select the winner of the competition. So if I'm lucky...
Whoa, that's incredible! That's so cool!
But I don't know if I'll actually win it, and...
Still, the fact that you got so far shows how talented you are at this. Even if you don't win the competition, you'll eventually end up winning something.
Well, I hope you're right, but...
Oh yeah, and I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
What would you say if I told you that you might be able to get rid of that scar on your face?
Huh?
My father is actually an orthopedic surgeon, and he said he might be able to fix your condition.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a bit of a strange person, so I'm gonna need to convince him, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, that would be amazing. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I think this might be a great opportunity for me.
Okay then, are you free next weekend?
Yes, I am. Do you need me for both days?
Yeah, his house is in the middle of nowhere, so it takes a bit of time to get there.
I see why you think he's a bit strange.
And so we decided to head up to my father's home to see if he would perform surgery on Ikeda.
Are you alright, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine, but man, I would kill to be young like you again. I didn't think that climbing this mountain would be this hard.
Wait, is that his house?
Phew, man, I'm getting kinda nervous.
But man, I wonder why he decided to build his house here. There's nothing around here.
Yeah, apparently he loves being around nature.
That's amazing.
You really think so?
What are you guys here for?
Sorry to intrude, Jack.
I haven't seen your face in years, and when you decide to finally show up, it's with some random fella with you?
Sorry, but this is really important for both of us. And besides, it took a lot of courage to come here. Mom misses you, you know?
Don't worry, I see her every once in a while.
Wait, your dad isn't Japanese?
Well, he's half Japanese, and Jack is his middle name, so that makes me a quarter American.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, what was so important that you brought yourselves all the way up here for?
This is my coworker. His name is Ikeda. He's got a big scar on his face, and well, we're wondering if you could help us get rid of it.
Wow. I haven't seen anything like this in a while. You didn't think to fix the scar when you got it?
Well, my father was part of the Yakuza, and he didn't really care about me, so...
I see.
So, what do you think? You think you can fix it? This scar is kind of ruining his life, and he's being mistreated at work because of it. We need your help.
Well, that's not really any of my business. Besides, as his superior, you should be protecting him from all that.
Well, I have been trying to do exactly that, but I'm not really good at it, and I haven't been able to protect him.
That's not true. Your son has been amazing to me, and he's one of the people I look up to the most. I can't thank him enough for everything he's done.
Huh? Wait, hold on. You, come with me for a second.
Sure?
Aren't you?
Huh? Well, yes, I am actually.
That's incredible. Now, I would like to hear all about how you ended up like this, but before you tell your story, Masaki, I changed my mind. I'll help your friend get rid of his scar.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but he's gonna have to wear a bandage over his face for at least a month after the surgery, and you gotta leave before the surgery, got it?
Wait, why? I want to stay.
What good would you be here? You're freaking useless, so I'd be able to focus more without you bugging me. And the entire procedure is gonna take more than a week, so you should get back to work while things get done here.
Okay, but you better not screw it up. This is really important for both of us, you know?
Of course, I never fail, remember? Your friend's in good hands.
And don't forget to request that paid leave, Ikeda.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, sir.
I have to make sure that I try and support him as best as I can when he gets back to the office. And a week later, Ikeda returned to the office with a bandage over his face. According to my father, the surgery was a huge success. And that wasn't the only good news. This happened to Ikeda just a week before.
Why the hell do you have a bandage over your face? Are you trying to hide your scar or something? It's a bit too late for that, don't you think?
No, I actually had surgery to remove my scars done on me recently, and...
Oh, so you think that's gonna make us forget about who you are before and what your family is like? And besides, I got photos of you from before, so there's no way I'll ever forget what you used to look like.
No way.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Masaki, you see how stupid this guy looks with this bandage now?
Yeah, I mean, my father was the one who performed that surgery, so...
Wait, your father's a doctor?
Yeah, he's one of the best orthopedic surgeons in the country.
I can't believe it.
Mr. Masaki? You're not gonna believe this, but I did it!
What are you talking about?
I got selected as one of the finalists for the competition. I'm one of the 8 participants that are left out of the 965 applicants.
Wait, you're kidding me, right? That's amazing news!
What are you guys talking about?
You're not gonna believe this, but Ikeda is one of the finalists for the annual MoniRobo design contests. Isn't that incredible?
Huh?
This is all thanks to your support, sir. Thank you so much.
No, I barely did anything. This was all you.
What the hell were you thinking? Why would you do something like that?
What?
I'm asking why you didn't tell the company about this before you applied. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to tell the CEO about this now. Ugh, you really stepped out of line this time, Ikeda. God damn it.
Maybe I shouldn't have applied. Am I in trouble now?
I don't think you should be, but we'll see. But a couple of hours later, we received a call to the CEO's room for a little chat. Looks like we were in trouble. Did we break company policy or something? I don't understand why we're here.
You did break company policy. When you apply to these competitions, you have to do it through the company.
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, maybe we were wrong not to tell you about this, but this is an amazing opportunity, you know? I mean, you gotta give him the company's full support. We need to do everything in our power to help him win.
No, we can't do that. You're gonna have to drop out of the competition.
What?
Look, Ikeda's father's a vicious criminal, and he's still locked up in jail. Ikeda's not someone that we want as the face of our company. That's why we can't let him participate in this competition and let alone win it. The reputation of our company would be tarnished forever if that were to happen.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't see how his father has anything to do with this. And besides, if Ikeda clears the air about his relationship with his father, I'm sure none of our clients will care.
I don't know about that.
What?
I'm saying that our clients will see that ugly scar in his face and they're not gonna believe him when he says that he has no connection with his father anymore.
But the scar is gonna be gone soon. It shouldn't take more than a month for the bandages to come off, and...
The world isn't that accepting or tolerant, you know. Yeah, and we always have to be aware of the risks here. I can't support him representing our company no matter what his connections to his father are.
No way.
Alright then. I guess I have no choice but to drop out.
No, you can't drop out. That is not happening. You guys are just bitter, aren't you? You're bitter because you guys tried pushing Ikeda down, but he kept on crawling back up, and now he's doing better than you guys. You don't even care about the company's reputation at all.
Hey, you can't speak to us like that.
Shut up! This is why this company is never going to become successful. The culture here is toxic. And you know what? Ikeda and I are quitting. Screw you guys.
What?
A lot of our company has already expressed interest in hiring Ikeda because of his stellar performance in the MoniRobo competition. I visited those companies with him to see if he would be a good fit for them, and hear what their offer was.
What the hell? That's completely out of line, you bastard!
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna quit this stupid company with him. You guys can stay here and drag each other's feet. Come on, let's go, Ikeda.
Yes, sir. Thank you for everything, sir.
What are we gonna do? I think they're actually gonna quit their jobs. Don't worry, I'll bet none of the companies that he was talking about are actually gonna hire him. And besides, I don't even want those two thugs at our company anyway. I guess you're right. I'm gonna contact all the CEOs I know and tell them not to hire those two. That way they won't get hired by anyone in the industry. Oh, that's a great idea, sir. They're done for now. I'm not gonna rehire them even if they come crying back to us.
And so, because of the roadblocks the CEO set up, Ikeda couldn't land any jobs at all at any of the industry's largest firms, and ended up working at a small PR firm. But apparently the people there are really nice. He also said he was really enjoying his time there. Sorry about being late, Ikeda.
No, don't worry about it. I just got here myself.
It's finally happening, huh?
Yep. And what have you been up to recently, Masaki?
I've been helping my parents take care of their farm. I quit without planning ahead, so that was really the only thing I could do, you know?
I'm sorry. I know I put you in a tough spot and...
Oh, don't worry about it, okay? I didn't want to work for those bastards anyway anymore.
Masaki, there's something I need to tell you.
Wait, hold on. The results are about to get released. Can we talk about it after we check the results?
And now for the moment of truth. We're going to announce the winner of this year's International Design Competition. The winner is Akira Akita from Japan. Congratulations!
Oh my god, you won! You actually did it! Whoa, what the?
The scar hasn't completely faded away yet, but apparently I can get the rest removed if I get another surgery. But thankfully, the scar has healed very well.
Wait, hold on, that's great and all, but are you?
Yes, I'm actually a woman. Azuma thought I was a guy for some reason, so I just decided to go with it because I didn't want to argue with him.
You're kidding me, right?
I've been putting on a compression shirt at work to hide my breast, but I guess I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, sure. I don't really understand fully what's going on right now, but I'm glad everything turned out well for you. This is so great.
Yeah, and guess what? When I turned in my application, I listed your name on the form as a collaborator. So that means you're going to have to attend the press conference with me. Hope you're fine with speaking in front of hundreds of people.
I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. Ikeda quickly became a household name around the country, and she became famous overnight. The media started covering her life story as well as the company she was working at now.
Azuma? I can't believe he actually won. This was not supposed to happen. And it seems like nobody's really bothered by her past. I didn't expect that. Maybe, just maybe, we'd screwed this one up. Oh, the press conference is starting!
So, what is this design based on? And why were you thinking about it when you made it?
Well, I actually had a huge scar on my face until last month. And because of that scar, I was treated terribly at my old workplace. And people even thought that I was a man.
Wow, I can't believe that happened to you.
But thankfully, Mr. Masaki and the man sitting next to me today saved me from that dire situation. I really can't thank him enough for what he did.
I see.
My old bosses not only made fun of my scar, but they also picked on my past and my family. They even tried to make me drop out of this competition. And so when I was designing this logo, I tried to make sure that it was inclusive of everyone, including people that felt othered in their daily lives. I wanted to illustrate a future in which people with all kinds of complexions are able to treat each other with respect and decency.
I see. So you were able to make this design so you went through such a hardship, huh?
Oh no, what are we gonna do now? She's talking crap about our company! Yeah, and I didn't know that she was a woman! Yeah, but I was just assumed that... But did she ever actually say that she was a man? Why the hell would you just assume that, huh? God, this is all your fault, you know? But, I mean, you told me to treat her like crap so that she wouldn't get cocky. Oh, damn it!
And afterwards, our old company started to appear in the news a lot. They were bashed online, and it didn't take long for their business to start failing. Eventually, the company went under, and Azuma and the CEO disappeared. No one knows where they are now. But meanwhile, Akira and I are doing very well thanks to Akira winning the competition and all the media attention that came with it. I'm sure that all this success will continue into the future as well. Man, you look really pretty now. I'm really impressed.
Really? That means a lot.
Yeah, I mean it. I didn't know that you were this pretty.
Wow, you really think so?
Yeah, you're Masaki's type, you know? I, for one, think that you guys should go out.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Well, if you don't mind then, I'd like to go out with you.
What?
Hear that? You gotta go out with her now.
Stop acting like a 12-year-old dad. And so we eventually got married and started our own design firm together, but that's a story for another time.